All right, you found it. The full show is here.
Yay.
Hopefully we're going to make you laugh in the next hour. Welcome to the Brooke and Jeffrey podcast.
Want to make a quick 25 grand?
What?
Yes.
Wait.
Yeah.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Is this one of your scams again, Jeffrey?
Yeah, sign
No.
up for this email scheme I have.
No, people are listing their old phones right now on eBay for crazy amounts, like 25K.
Like the razor?
Why?
No.
Because
Someone listed their iPhone 15 Pro for $5 million
Really?
or for the best offer. And the reason why is because TikTok.
Say more.
You can't get it anymore.
Because as of right now, even though the TikTok ban has been pushed back for 75 days, you're still not able to download it off of Apple or the Google Store.
Right,
God.
it's in limbo.
I had a friend who deleted it. She's so stupid.
What a loser.
Wait,
Such
on
a loser.
accident or on
Nope.
purpose?
She's like, it's never going to come back. Deleted it, and now can't get it.
And
And
now
now she may
can't-
be right, but
And now
still
she's stuck on Reels.
Reels
Reels are the worst.
Is anyone else really worried that Digital Jake's going to lose his phone and we're all going to be screwed?
Yeah.
for
No, the whole show's
I will go
done.
lost before that happens.
Since legal experts aren't sure what could happen if the president just decides to change his mind, those two companies could be on the hook for billions in fines, which is why they're not allowing any new downloads, and people are trying to cash in on that.
Oh, right. But
Can't hurt to try.
I could probably sell my phone.
Brooke,
Dude,
look how many
Wait.
cracks that screen has.
I think it's a screen protector, but it has TikTok.
Yeah.
That's true.
And it has
Yeah.
CapCut.
Someone will
yeah.
win.
But then your
Yeah,
new
CapCut
phone
almost
wouldn't
went
have
away.
TikTok on it.
I know, but I don't really post that many videos anyway. I just kind of scroll on other people's.
Well, there's a bunch of other phones listed for $2,000, but no confirmed purchases yet. Because I guess if you're really that addicted to TikTok, you probably just have it on your phone
Dude,
already. You don't need to get a new one.
But what if you spend the $5,000 to get TikTok and then the very next day they offer it again on the App Store for free?
No, you just dropped
That
5K.
would be my luck.
Yeah, so anyway, let's move on and get to the shock collar question of the day, a segment that's considered too raunchy to be posted on TikTok. Digital Jake, show him why.
On this day,
Wait, what? Show it.
on this day, way back in the year 2024,
Whoa.
the largest cruise ship in the world, Royal Caribbean's Oasis of the Seas, set sail out of Miami.
And this is the music we choose to talk about.
Yeah.
Why? What happened to the Titanic?
It's not even...
A movie happened. I thought stuff was good.
Love happened on board.
Not a Celine Dion fan, huh, bro?
So Oasis of the Seas set sail out of Miami, carrying over 6,000 passengers and enough buffet shrimp to fill all 12 of their onboard swimming pools.
Yo,
yeah.
and if you YouTube clips of this ship, which I have, it is beautiful.
Whoa.
It's like a palace.
And cruise ships nowadays are always trying to one-up each other by offering more and more elaborate amenities to their guests.
Yeah.
But the question is, can you tell which ones are actually real?
Oh.
Because that will be your challenge today during a special Cruise Me and Amuse Me edition of
Oh, wait a minute.
20 of 20. Now, you give me a number 1 through 20, I'll tell you about a crazy new feature you might actually find on a modern cruise ship. You just have to tell me if it's real or made up. We'll start with the woman who thirsty guys call the Oasis of IG. That's Alexis.
She hates reels, guys. Don't hit her up on IG.
Alexis, need a number 1 through 20, please.
3.
Alexis, certain Royal Caribbean ships now have escape rooms where passengers solve puzzles to escape because being on a ship in the middle of the ocean isn't isolating enough.
Wait a minute.
Is that real or did I make that up?
Oh, everyone loves them.
Yeah, like they had a big boom.
They
in
hurt
Not
my
everybody
ribs.
loves
No.
them. Let's
No,
not
look,
say
you're
that,
right. I'm
okay?
sorry.
I mean they're popular.
I hate
now.
them. But most of the public likes them.
All right.
I
I've
do.
never done one.
I've done
I
one.
need to do one.
I
Have you
hated
done
it
one,
when
Jeff?
I filmed Jose doing an escape room, but Jose had a lot of fun.
I remember.
Wow, all of us in this room hate them. I still feel like most people like them.
I agree.
And so I'm going to say that that's real.
Alexis said cruise ship escape rooms are real. That is very real.
That gives me claustrophobia just thinking about it.
Yeah.
It might be bigger than your actual room, too.
Yeah,
Well,
true.
it will be, but I just mean.
Brooke, 3 is off the board.
Okay.
What number would you like?
1.
Number 1. Brooke, some Princess cruise ships have dedicated selfie studios with professional lighting and props because Instagram likes clearly outweigh ocean views. Is that real or did I make that up?
Oh, God. I mean, You know, Disneyland even basically has this with their little princess makeover situation for little girls, where you go in and you get made over.
Bibbidi bobbidi boutique.
Yeah, totally.
I've seen apartment buildings with like TikTok and Instagram rooms with like green screens and stuff like that now.
I'm imagining you need to go in there to vlog to complain about the other guests on the show.
Oh, like it's like
if you need to escape and be like,
a reality show. You're doing your own reality show.
They do have those like pods for people that need to work and stuff in airports everywhere.
You know, it's got to be real.
Brooke said the Instagram studios on cruise ships are real. It is. It is real.
Okay, that makes sense.
Real, not reals. Okay, Alexis?
Yeah, not real.
Jose, it's your turn. 3 and 1 are off the board. I need a number.
4.
Jose, on some Viking ships, that's a brand, they feature snow rooms where you can chill out literally in freezing temperatures, like 20 to 30 degrees, featuring artificial snow falling from the ceiling. Is that real or did I make that up?
Whoa. I know, like, the reason I think it could be a trick is because the Viking cruise line, it's actually a very fancy cruise line. My parents did Viking through Europe.
Oh, they
and my dad
did.
still complains about how much it costs, and he will
So you
never
don't
go
think
again there. I will never do that again. It was not worth the money. I'm going to say, thanks to my dad, this is fake, Jake.
Jose said the snow rooms are fake. That is... incorrect. They're real. They're inspired by Scandinavian spa traditions, Jeffrey.
It does sound cool.
So
The
if your
cold
dad,
improves your circulation.
Okay.
if your dad would have done that, maybe he would have thought it was worth the price.
He missed out.
Maybe.
Jeffrey, 1, 3, 4 off the board. I need a number from you.
7.
Jeffrey, Norwegian Cruise Line offers multi-level go-kart tracks on some ships, featuring
no
carts that can
way.
reach speeds up to 30 miles an hour. If you crash, at least you won't need a tow truck. But
What the?
maybe a life raft. Is that real or did I make that up?
A submarine.
Yeah, I mean, I personally have never been on one of those big cruise ships, but my family's 12-bedroom catamaran had one of those, so I'm just going to assume that, yeah, a Carnival cruise ship would do it.
Duh.
Jeffrey said the go-kart tracks are real. It is. It is. There's hairpin turns, elevation changes, and a viewing platform for the spectators as well.
That's crazy.
Alexis, we're back to you.
Oh, 20.
Number
Go all the way
20.
up.
Alexis, the Sky Sing booth on Norwegian's Prima-class ships combines skydiving and karaoke in one unforgettable experience.
What?
You sing your favorite tunes while suspended in a vertical wind tunnel, complete with soundproof headphones and a live recording of your performance.
What?
Is that real or did I make that up?
The
That is
recording would be
so
funny.
extra.
Yeah, it is.
I'm going to say it's fake, Jake.
Alexis says that's made up. It is.
Hey,
knows.
okay.
Brooke, we're running out of time, so we're going to sudden death.
Sweet. 15.
Fate's in her own hands.
Brooke, on certain celebrity ships, they have drone butler attendants programmed to deliver cocktails, sunscreen, or even take selfies. Guests can summon their drone through the ship's app. Is that real, or did I make that up?
That is cool.
Here's the thing. My husband's in drone school right now, and there's all
Drone school? Can
he
we
is.
talk about this?
Yeah, because he's getting certified to fly drones.
Wow.
Like to
For
get
the
a
Army?
license.
Yeah.
But
You
there's
probably
all,
shouldn't be sharing that information.
there's all
publicly.
sorts of laws about how you can't fly him over people unless you have certain things. I'm going to say it's fake.
Brooke said the butler drones are made up. That is... It is made up. Not all drones have wings, but I guess everyone but Jose kind of won that episode of Plenty of 20. Sorry, Jose.
It's all good.
So I think, well, Brooke gets to choose who gets shocked,
Well,
and they're going to be singing the
probably
Pina
me.
Colada
Yeah.
song by Rupert Holmes.
Oh, definitely Jose.
It's going to be you.
All right. If you like virgin pina coladas, boom, and get it caught in the rain. If you're not into yoga,
That is your shot collar question of the day. Got your phone tab coming up in just a few minutes.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Some people carry hot sauce with them wherever they go. It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. But now, the hot new thing Gen Zers are bringing with them whenever they leave the house is a new product called Vel-to-go.
what?
And if you don't know what that means, it's short for Velveeta to go.
No one is bringing Velveeta cheese with that.
Yes, they are.
Get out of
It
here.
has packaging, bro.
Velveeta to go.
My God.
I mean, technically, it's a cheese product, and
Gross.
management came up with the idea because, quote, 1 in 4 Gen Zers bring their own condiments with them if it's possible.
Wait, this isn't even solid Velveeta. I thought you were talking about slices or something. This is a pouch of liquid cheese sauce.
It's
Exactly.
already melted.
And right now, there is a lack of convenient cheese condiments that people can carry around.
I'm sorry,
Gosh, I wonder why. Maybe because most cheese needs to be refrigerated. But
is there a demand?
And there's no place you go where there isn't cheese offered already.
Yeah.
Like,
No, you could put this over tortilla chips and make your own nacho
in the
cheesy
car?
things.
Yes.
Yeah, that would be so fire.
Yeah,
This
heat
is-
it up in your back pocket.
this
so
isn't
it's
like
nice
you're
and
going
warm.
to a restaurant, Brooke. This is like you're out and about and you're like, I need a quick snack squeezed directly into my mouth.
Yeah,
that's
Yeah.
like
Vel to go.
Yeah. Wow, this
Gross.
funeral's got me famished.
Yes.
Let me grab my cheese bag.
Yes, you can squirt it wherever you are, squirt it on your popcorn at the movies, however you want to do it.
Ew,
Right
that's too
now,
much.
3 cartons with 4 little packets in it each cost $6 at Walmart.
Oh, that's a great deal.
Oh
So-
my goodness.
If you are interested, you need to jump on this. They're only going to be available for a limited time.
Oh my
I'd be
God, they
stupid
really
not to
are
do it.
storing it. This picture shows them storing it in their back pocket.
Literally.
Brooke, I can't believe you're anti-cheese to go.
I
What's wrong with you?
You changed, man.
I have boundaries, you guys.
You're disappointing. America, if you're listening, don't say I never do anything for you, because I just told you about Vel to go. You're welcome, and you're also welcome for Laser Stories, which is coming up right after this. It's the radio segment that's bringing 2 powerhouse companies together, Peloton and Lazy Boy,
What?
for
Wait
the
a minute.
first plush reclinable stationary bike.
Dude, I'm into it.
Pull the lever, sit back, and relax as you get dead last in your Peloton group.
Those are still going to be some sweaty cushions.
Ew.
Ew.
But at least you're comfortable with Laser Stories, the segment where we read weird news stories around the globe, just like everyone else does, except we've got a laser. Those other sweaty teddies just don't.
Yeah.
This first laser story is out of Alabama.
Whoa.
The other morning, police were called to a Starbucks, not because of an outraged Karen unhappy with her drink order.
Oh,
Is there another reason police go to
It
Starbucks?
doesn't happen quite frequently.
Yeah.
But instead, the scene was much more chaotic because
Uh-oh.
apparently someone's pet monkey had jumped from its owner's car into the drive-through window and began attacking an employee.
Oh my God!
monkey on the loose.
The barista?
The primate was an Aotis night monkey, and I have a picture here of what that looks like for my hosts.
Oh my goodness.
Our monkey's so smart. Couldn't it low-key make its own drink?
Oh, yeah, you're right. It's probably smelling the ingredients like, okay, what am I going to do?
This one is so cute.
It is really cute.
It's got kind of like a raccoony type face.
They-
It's
Yeah.
really
They got
cute.
really big eyes. They look like they're
Yeah.
earless.
I mean, they look like it should be in the Madagascar movies.
Yes, like a lemur almost.
Yeah.
Then anyway, the employee said that as soon as the woman lowered her window, the monkey leapt out and started gnawing on her hand.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Oh my god.
Better than face, which is what I was
Yes.
envisioning.
It's a cannibal monkey, Jeff.
Well, then it climbed up her arm and started biting her ear.
Oh, no.
But maybe it was a love bite.
No.
The attack ended when another employee grabbed the monkey and threw it back out the window.
I wouldn't do that for anybody in this room.
No, you just get your cell phone out and take a video.
Yeah.
The monkey went back inside the owner's car and she drove away
Wait, she just left?
without leaving a tip.
How dare
I
you?
mean, at least toss like a quarter before you go or something.
You know she wouldn't have left if they hadn't given her drink already.
Yeah.
She was taken to the hospital
Oh,
where she got
no.
multiple stitches and vaccinations. Her ear was in rough shape, but she was going to be okay. As for the owner, the cops identified her and she refused to comment to the media. She reportedly had 2 monkeys in her vehicle that
What?
day.
Uh-oh.
And the other employees say they've seen her with multiple monkeys before wearing leashes, costumes, and diapers.
Oh, lady.
Who's selling her the
I don't
monkeys
know,
at
but
this
somebody
point?
needs to just pull that plug.
Yeah, the monkey police. We need to call them.
The cops are investigating, and the woman could be looking at charges, but they didn't say what those might be.
Yeah.
Charges for
Bad monkey mother?
assault with a deadly monkey.
Or do you charge the monkey at that point?
Put it in a little handcuff.
That would
sad.
be cute. Little monkey behind bars. This next laser story is out of the Isle Files.
Whoa, I don't know what that is.
A market and analytics firm recently did an extensive survey to find America's favorite grocery store.
Ooh.
They looked at a bunch of factors, including name fame, meaning
Okay.
how recognizable is the brand,
The
Yeah.
brand.
the popularity, and whether or not people have a positive or negative opinion of it.
God, I'm already bouncing around a couple of my
Yeah.
faves in my
I know,
head.
because some of my faves are the cleanest and fanciest, but they're the most expensive, and I
Well-
don't like that.
After months of work, they found America's favorite grocery store is
Yeah.
7-Eleven.
Yeah! I did not see that coming.
That was not the Not Costco.
It scored a whopping 97% on the fame scale, received a 65% popularity rating, and only 8% of the respondents dislike it.
I mean,
It is honestly legit. I only go to one 7-Eleven a year, maybe, but they're so convenient.
They have a good $5 wine I like.
There you
Oh,
go.
yeah.
Yeah.
I am not going to trust that opinion. I'm not.
That's the top shelf wine there, too. Wow.
Do you like it after you have a 12-pack of White Claw? Is that what
They
you
have
like
those there
it?
too.
Way to mix it up. Yeah, sure, many people only associate the brand with road trip stops, but those people haven't really taken full advantage of all that 7-Eleven has to offer. Am I
Yeah.
right? Who's with me?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
They have like ramen stations in
All
other
right.
countries.
Hot dogs for dinner again. kids.
Yay! Now, Trader Joe's came in second.
Oh, yes.
And then
yeah.
Whole Foods is America's third favorite grocery
that's what I
chain,
was thinking
though
about.
it did have the highest dislike rating in the top 10.
Yeah,
Probably
because
because it's so expensive.
it's fantastic until you go to the cash register.
Yeah. I walk in and I'm like, ooh, look at those green olives on display. They're $10.
Yeah.
It's crazy. You know the salad bar.
Yeah.
How are you not yelling?
No, the more expensive it is, the better it tastes.
Oh.
But
Jeffrey doesn't look at fries.
Yeah, I'm talking to the wrong guy.
Yes.
if you break down which generation likes to shop where, millennials still chose 7-Eleven. Gen X picks Trader Joe's.
That's because millennials were raised on like Doritos and Twinkies or something.
the best. And then boomers still love Kroger's.
Oh.
That sounds like the name of a TV show.
Yeah.
Boomers still love Kroger's, coming to CW. This next laser story is out of Food News.
Yay, the most important.
This is either going to be amazing or the worst idea ever.
What?
Because Cinnamon Toast Crunch teamed up with
Yes.
Totino's Pizza Rolls for a
Ew.
new pizza-flavored cereal.
Why are we getting a dessert pizza from Totino's?
Oh, yeah.
Not
Yeah.
a pizza flavored cereal. They
The
went the
cinnamon-
wrong direction.
Right.
Okay,
you're right.
I know what you're thinking. Pizza in milk sounds okay,
No,
but I'm
that's
still
nasty.
a little bit skeptical of it.
What does the Cinnamon Toast Crunch have to do with any of this?
Well, here's where they might lose you, because it's also still coated in their Cinnadust.
Get out of
So
here.
pizza
Ew.
with cinnamon and sugar on
So
it.
Pepperoni cinnamon?
tomato cinnamon, like none of it. None of it is good, Jeff.
They're not selling it in stores, probably
Yeah.
because it's disgusting. But you have to win a box by going to the Cinnamon Toast Crunch online store tomorrow.
Yeah, I guess it's going to be easy to win.
Yeah, they're going to be up for
What are
grabs
they
at
naming?
7 p.m. Eastern. So they're only handing out 1,000 boxes total with waivers that say they are not responsible for what happens following consumption. You know it's good.
God, in one way, my kids will actually hate pizza. They
Yeah.
found it.
Yeah, there it is.
This next laser story is out of Career Corner.
Dang.
Good news for robots, bad news for Gen Z.
Uh-oh.
A new study found that if the pay was equal, employers would rather hire AI than Gen Z graduates.
Here we go.
Oh, no.
And if you're not sure, Gen Z is anyone born between 1997 and 2012. And they've been harshly criticized in recent years because the stereotype is they expect very high pay, but want to work very little.
You about to lose your job.
Life's expensive.
I love our Gen Z employees. Ashton, Alexis, Ashley, they're amazing.
Yeah, but we don't pay them a lot, so it's fine.
Yeah. That's why it's amazing.
And while that might feel like it's an unfair label, there are some numbers to back it up. A new report found 68% of small business owners said Gen Zers are the least reliable of all of their employees. They're often asking for unrealistic things like 6 figures, 6 weeks of paid vacation, and at least 6 months of work from home time.
Party's here. Hey, we
Yikes.
want to live a mentally stable lifestyle,
Oh.
okay?
666, by the way.
Makes
Let's
sense.
see what you guys are doing over there.
Devil
Very
generation.
stable.
But it does make me worried what the job market's going to look like in a few years for Gen T.
And tea.
You know, Gen Turtle?
Oh.
Well, this guy already told me he expects high pay and high heels. And you know what? He's worth every penny.
I like
There
it.
you go.
Listen to
Jeff.
that work ethic right there. He does not quit. And that sound means Laser Stories has come to an end for the day. We'll do it again, same time on Wednesday.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
I know they say young people don't leave voicemails anymore, nor do they check them.
Yeah.
But I think we need to add another group to that list.
Okay.
No matter what their age is, hotties.
Oh.
Whenever we listen to our voicemails, I can't think of the last time I heard a person's message and thought, damn, they sound like a baddie.
Oh.
I'm not checking my watch and saying, look at that, it's Giotto clock after that message. I'm just not.
Did not.
I'm not saying it. I'm hoping that we
I'm
can
glad.
break that trend today with just one smushable male or female fine apple.
Yeah.
That's all I'm asking for. One crispy cinnamon roll.
Oh,
One
what? Is that a
spicy
term?
nugget.
I don't think
Let's
so.
go.
You know, make me happy.
Oh, okay.
Bring Giada Clock to a brand new loser line coming up right after this.
Hey girl, what's up with you?
Wait a minute, is this the right number?
It's the loser line.
Come on, just call me back.
If you haven't heard the loser line before, it works like this. Let's say a guy approaches you while you're out at the club and uses this charming pickup line on you.
Ooh.
Hi there, young lass. How about we go back to my place and role play? And I'll be a weary traveler, and you can be a frisky TSA agent who's into full body cavity searches.
Whoa.
It's a little late for you, isn't it, Gramps?
Are you hiding anything?
Yeah.
Well, that's my metal hip there.
Whatever you do,
No.
try not to blow him off. Instead, tell him that you'd like to be his date to Jello night at the community center.
We know people like Jello. right?
One bowl of strawberry, 2 straws.
You slurp it?
Add a little vodka to that.
Yeah.
And that's when you give him the digits to the loser line, so hopefully he leaves an awkward voicemail we can play on the air. Voicemails like this one.
Next message. Carol, this is Ronnie. I just wanted to call you back and tell you about those nutritional supplements I mentioned. When I said they would make you look and feel younger,
Oof.
I wasn't saying you look old.
Ah.
You don't. I'm just saying we could all use a little euthanizing, you know? My mom even takes these pills, and she is 64, but she looks like 35. She looks hot, to be honest. I mean, not that I'm attracted to my mother or anything like that, but objectively, she went from like a 3 to a Cincinnati 8.
Oh.
And, you know, we could do that same thing for you. It's, again, not that you need it, but I would say you could use it.
Next message.
Hey, a Cincinnati 8, that's like an LA 4. That's really good.
Isn't it the same as a 3?
No,
No.
Brooke, you don't know
No,
that, Brooke. Don't
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's good to put a positive spin on how hot your mom is, though, no matter what it is. So.
And always great to follow it up with, I'm not attracted to my mom, though.
Yes.
So, I
Yeah.
mean, when you have to say that
Yeah.
means a lot.
By the way, you totally don't need this, but you could absolutely use it.
Yeah.
So let's give it a try.
Next message.
Hey, if you don't want to go out, message received, but could you fill out the survey, that I emailed you, like, especially if you want to just skip the first part and go right to the physical contact stuff. Did you notice that I grazed your elbow? And was that a turn on? Like, would you recommend that I use that move in the future with other women? So fill out the survey and help me improve.
Aww.
Next message.
I actually want someone to fill out his survey.
I know, I admire that guy.
He's trying.
It takes a
Brooke would
lot.
be so savage on the survey.
Still, it takes a lot of courage for a guy to call up a woman and ask her to take his physical touch survey.
Alexis, take his survey, will you?
He hasn't grazed my elbow. How am I supposed to rate him?
Got to be grazed first.
Yeah.
But speaking of risque surveys, why doesn't everyone listening right now go on over to our TikTok page and survey us physically?
I'm going to go with I don't want that. Is
I'm
anybody
down.
else?
I'm so far.
Survey me.
I am bored of getting all 10s in our comments
Oh,
section.
really?
I'm hoping for an honest 9. And I don't want to belabor the point, but no matter what the thousands and thousands of comments say, I'm not perfect. Okay? I could improve, maybe even someday get to a Cleveland 17.
Oh, see, only
Now
a
we're-
perfect guy would know that. You're so self-aware. See, you are perfect.
Thank
Now we're
you,
going
Jose.
above 10? I cannot keep track of this rating system.
Just saying, a boy can dream. But yeah, go to our TikTok at Brooke and Jeffrey. And in the meantime, we're going to go back to the clips.
Next message.
Hey, you may not remember me, but I'm Kristen. My mom, Patty Sue, was the one hitting on you the other night at the Sizzler. And look, I know this is probably weird, but I went into her phone and I got your number. Because I just need to tell you, do not date her, okay? I love my mom. She's great and all that good stuff. But I'm in the process of trying to hook her back up with my biological dad.
Oh.
And I really just cannot have you getting in the way at this point. They do belong together. And like my dad says, he's confused sexually or whatever, but I do not believe that's true at all. So yeah, you seem really nice and all that good stuff, but I really just need you to back off.
Next message.
Yeah. The sad thing is Brooke is going to make that exact call to Digital Jake in 3 months.
Yeah.
What? Back off of my mom?
Yep.
Yeah. We're always talking about Jake and
My
your
mom and dad are meant to be together. Dad, stop crying and kiss mom. Go. Show them your true love.
My dad does cry more than anybody else.
Yeah. Okay.
Next message.
All right, stop. Look, I got a confession. Want to take you out? Yeah, that's my obsession. Plans. Then chill, not crazy. Dinner and a movie if you're feeling lazy. Will it be fun? Oh, yeah, you bet. Popcorn and laughs till I go in a debt-friendly vibe. But I'm shooting my shot. Say yes now, girl. Let's see what we've got. Ask, baby. Will you go out? Will you go out? Will you go? Please, please date me. Come on, girl. Woo!
Yeah, so I am pretty wild, as you will find out. So
Next message.
That was great.
I want to buy his mixtape.
Yeah, and I hope it's all offbeat.
Yeah. With no rhymes.
No notes for that guy. Listen to Loser Line regularly at this time every week, and make sure that you subscribe to the Brooke and Jeffrey YouTube channel where you can listen to all of our content, every Loser Line, second date, and phone tap right there. We're going to do a phone tap coming up.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
You know, when you Google the most ridiculous HOA rules, a lot of things come up, including stuff like no visible trash cans on the street.
Yeah. So dumb.
Like, you can have them out, but I guess they need to be camouflaged or something.
You don't have the invisible ones?
Yeah, well, the invisible trash cans.
Yeah, those are the ones I got.
How did I forget?
Made him to look like the street.
Oh, man. I'm kind of glad that I don't live in an HOA, but one unlucky lady does. And she's complained to her friend about it multiple times, and her friend did the right thing and told us to prank her.
Yes.
So that's what we do, courtesy of her HOA in your phone tap right now.
It's another phone tap.
Weekday mornings on the 20s.
Hello?
Hi, is this Angela Ram?
This is Angela. Who's this?
My name is Toby from the Homeowners Association.
Oh, hi, Toby.
Hi, how are you on this fine day?
Great. How are you?
I'm doing okay. You and I haven't met, have we?
I don't think so.
No. I think I would recognize this voice for sure. Yeah, I'm going to get right into business with you here, because sometimes these calls can go really well, but sometimes they can get a little bit ugly. I just want to know, are you coachable?
I'm sorry?
Are you coachable?
I'm not sure what that means.
Well, just open to a little constructive criticism from the HOA.
I guess so. Is there a problem?
Well, problem or problems, plural.
What?
Because, truth be told, we have had a few issues around you specifically.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I find that awful hard to believe because I haven't done anything wrong, so.
Okay. Well, like we talked about earlier, stay coachable, because last Thursday you were observed with your dog off leash in your front yard.
Okay, I think the key word there is my front yard.
I think the key word is off leash.
Okay, I'd like to know what neighbor of mine called me in for not having my dog on a leash in my own front yard.
Yeah, Angela, I'm not going to do that. I can't sell out your neighbors to you. But
okay, that's ridiculous.
Just know that what you did was wrong. You may not know the rules, but it is a violation and a $65 fine.
$65 for having my own dog in my own yard.
So, again, I'm just trying to uphold the rules here.
No,
you know?
that's asinine. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard of.
Okay.
And I don't think it would make sense to any of my neighbors as well.
Okay, well, we're not quite done, because last Saturday you were observed using non-eco-friendly dog bags to clean up.
What?
I know, I am shocked too. And while we do appreciate you picking up the waste, the wrong bag is going to be a $35 fine.
That's the wrong bag. What are you talking about? I use the same bag that everybody else does.
No, yours is a darker shade of brown, and we specifically want people to use light brown, eco-friendly bags.
I swear to God, it's eco-friendly. I'm using Rogue dog bags, whatever you're thinking.
Either way, they're not approved, and you will need to pay that fine, okay? And then...
I'm not paying
it's funny that you use that word because that's what you're picking up with the dog bags.
Oh, my God.
I see what you did. You're kind of funny.
I wasn't trying to be funny. I'm pissed off.
Okay, well, speaking of peed off, our neighbors were a little peed off 2 Sundays ago. Because are you aware that there is a pet speed limit in our neighborhood?
Is this another one of the dumbest rules that I apparently don't know that make no sense on the planet?
It's in the HOA guidelines that even though we do admit that your dog was on a leash and you were running with it, we like to keep it under 3 miles an hour.
Are you freaking kidding me?
No, it's a safety thing. And you were clocked at going nearly 5 miles an hour with your pup.
So my dog's on a leash, and I'm jogging with it on the leash, and that's not allowed.
Jogging is allowed. You were more sprinting.
I've never heard of any of this. I want to talk to whoever's above you.
Well, the only person above me is God, and God takes direct orders from your friend Nicole.
What?
Yeah, I know she doesn't live in your neighborhood, but she is in charge of all of this because we're really doing a prank phone call on you right now, and this is on the radio. So
No way. No way.
yeah, hopefully that clears it up.
Oh my God. I'm going to kill her.
Yeah. Nicole told us that you've been complaining a lot lately about the HOA. Is it really that bad?
It is. It's not that bad, but it is that bad.
Right, but you are okay with wearing a speedometer while you run with your dog that beeps when you go over 4 miles an hour?
If there's a pet speed limit, I'm doubling it at this point.
Well, hold on. What happened to you being coachable?
No, definitely not. I think this proves I'm not coachable.
Wake up every morning with phone taps. Weekday mornings on the 20s. Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
If you're a guy and you tell a woman you're going to take her to a nice restaurant for a date,
okay,
but instead you surprise her and bring her somewhere completely different,
does
that legally count as kidnapping?
I mean, you tricked her.
It really depends on whether you return her.
Yeah. That's the big part.
I heard in Nebraska it does count, but I'm just happy no charges were filed in this case, and it's why our listener is on the phone with us today to tell us about the last-minute surprise location he brought a woman to really wow her.
You know, you're making it sound illegal.
Yeah,
the way you talk about
considering the situation that they were in, it was a little bit risky, but he thinks it totally paid off. You're going to hear it in your brand new second date update right after this.
Second date update.
I was watching a clip on Tubi the other day.
Was this music playing while you're doing it?
Dude, my dad loves Tubi.
Yeah.
Does he?
It's great.
He loves it.
It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Understand what it is.
We're not on Tubi, by the way, but you can find us on other more reputable platforms. But the clip was a single lady, an attractive single lady, mind you, talking about dating in the modern world and how it's so rare now that guys actually plan anything for their dates.
Oh, this is on your Tubi.
Yeah. I don't know what.
Just hot women complaining on Tubi.
The algorithm's doing what it wants to do.
No wonder my dad watches it all the time.
She was really upset because a guy wanted to go on a walk and get to know her.
Okay, why are you telling us this?
Ew, am I right, Alexis?
I mean, what's
A walk?
And she's a runner, actually. Alexis would be like, can we at least jog?
I mean, plan something, pay for something, put in some actual effort.
We could walk through the mall. That's better.
There, that's something.
And you need to watch less Tubi, Jeff.
I'm just saying that's why I'm proud to talk to our caller today, because he actually planned something for his date.
He would be celebrated on the platform.
He absolutely would. His name is Cole. Cole, it is an honor and a privilege to have you join us today. How you doing, man?
Well, thanks. It's an honor and a privilege to be here, I guess.
God, what a setup. I feel like you're just going to tell us that you took her to dinner.
Yeah.
Which is fine. That's great.
No.
Oh, you bought her a Tubi subscription, too. Good
you
man.
Paid for Tubi?
What?
The premium version,
There's an ad
to get the good content like I get. So, Cole, tell us about this girl that you met. What's her name?
Well, her name's Jamie.
Okay.
How'd you guys meet?
We met through one of the dating apps, and I know it's pretty typical, but I really went out of my way to make this a special experience for her.
Can I ask before we find out what you did, why? Like, why were you so motivated to do something special for Jamie?
Well, we were talking before we met, and she had mentioned she hadn't been very social in the last 6 months because her dog had run away, and she's taken their aid hard.
Oh.
That's so sad.
Oh, no.
Yeah, she was really devastated. So I told her that we're going to go to a restaurant. But instead, when I picked her up, I actually took her to a pet shelter.
Oh. Pet shelter.
Risky move.
Yeah. Could be really good or really bad.
Oh.
You didn't tell her at all?
No, because I figured just being around dogs would help cheer her up, having a good time with the animals, and we'd be able to get to know each other.
Absolutely, yeah. Or she could be totally re-traumatized seeing dogs with no families again.
I mean, I was worried at first because she was a little hesitant. I think she was a little weirded out. But then she really seemed to warm up to the whole thing. And then I really felt like she bonded with a few of the dogs there.
Oh,
Hey.
that's really good. So you got to play with the dogs? I mean, you weren't like going to adopt one, right? You were just going to see them.
Well, I wasn't planning on it, and I thought neither was she, but she told me she thought she might come back and adopt one.
Oh, wow.
My God.
It's so hard not to when you see them.
I know. That's why I never go to pet shelters. I know I'll get one. I will go home with one.
But you're kind of like the hero in that sense, in that you've reopened her mind to the idea of owning another
that's
pet.
what I thought. So we left the shelter. We went out to dinner.
Yeah.
We had great conversation. Of course, we talked a lot about dogs because we both love dogs.
Right.
And I could feel the vibe.
Oh. Did you try to kiss her?
I did lean in. We did have a little peck.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh.
That is cute.
Not a dog kiss.
I was going to say, was the dog also?
Full face lick.
Triple kiss.
And then he humped a table chair leg.
Okay. Well, that's sweet.
So I'm just surprised I have not heard from her and we're not already hanging out, more.
No kidding.
Whoa.
Because if she went back and actually adopted the dog, it'd be such an easy way to be like, oh, you have to come walk the dog with me. You have to come meet the dog.
How's so-and-so doing?
Yes.
Is there any chance that her dog that ran away came back?
Well, why would that be bad?
I didn't even think about that.
Because in that sense, it would be like good for her that she's reunited with her old friend, but bad for you because now your whole pet shelter dog thing is totally out the window.
That's true.
He's still a pet lover, Jeff.
Yeah, but now the experience doesn't mean as much to her.
I see.
You're not replacing anything.
So what's the deal? Is she like ghosting you completely?
Totally ghosting.
Total ghost.
Totally ghosting.
Okay, and how many times have you texted her or called?
I don't want to be obsessive about it, but I'd say about 3 or 4.
Oh,
See, that's the kind of...
Did nothing crazy happen at all? Like, you took her to a dog shelter to pet puppies, and you were kind, and you made sure she was... I mean, we've heard so many awful stories. I don't see anything crazy that stands out here.
I mean, not to sound like I'm patting myself on the back here, but I was awesome.
Oh.
You felt like you were on, you mean?
that's when there
I know I
becomes a problem.
Okay, that is it.
Well, it's called confidence.
Was he too confident, though?
I think it's really sweet.
I don't know what's going on here.
Maybe it's something simple. Maybe she lost her phone. I don't know.
We're so jaded, yeah. Maybe she's just like, man, not my type.
Could it be that taking a woman to a pet shelter is more romantic than buying a woman a bunch of free drinks?
Oh.
Why can't you do both?
You don't get to have it all, Alexis. We're hopefully going to find out an answer from Jamie and see if she picks up when we call her and try and get you your second date update right after this.
I really appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Just hold on.
Second date update.
Two daters bonded over their shared love of animals.
It's so sweet, Jeff.
And where do they end up?
Yep.
At a pet shelter.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably what happened.
Petting dogs, getting their faces licked, hopefully not getting their rears sniffed. You got to save that for date number 3.
That's a good
Hopefully
point.
they are.
And now where does our listener Cole stand? Well, he feels like he's in his own cage shelter right now, all alone, crying because his date Jamie isn't coming to pick him up.
He's a whimpering stray in the back of a dirty shelter.
That's how he feels. That's how it feels to get ghosted like this.
That's intense.
Guess what, Cole? We're going to be throwing you a bone today, buddy.
Oh, wow.
We're going to
You like
help
that,
you
Alexis?
out. Okay? We are going to call Jamie. Hopefully she picks up, and we're going to try and find out what happened. I'm just praying that she's been so busy rolling around on the floor, playing fetch with her brand new adopted puppy, that she just hasn't had the time to pick up her phone and respond.
Honestly, getting a new puppy is like getting a baby in a lot of ways. You're up all night. You got to deal with pee and all other sorts of things.
Yeah, write that on the mom blogs. They're going to love that. So, Cole, is that a possibility? Do you think maybe there's a chance that she just has a new pet and that's taken up all of her attention?
I mean, I'm really trying not to make a doggy-style joke here.
Cole.
I'll remind you, Cole, this is a family show. We have a lot of kids that listen to
I
this.
was thinking it too, Cole. You're good, bro.
I'm glad we have the same brain.
Jose, you're really not helping us here. So let's
You're close to losing your bone, Cole.
I like that.
It looks like Alexa's on the same page.
Really going into bad territory with this.
Yeah, we got it.
But before any more horrible things are said, let's just call
Brooke,
Jamie.
You want in on this?
No.
I'm going to pass.
Everybody down, okay? Here we go. Dialing it right now.
Hello?
Hey, is this Jamie?
Yes, it is. Who's this?
Hey, Jamie, thanks for picking up. We're a radio show. We're called Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning.
Okay, what is this?
It's a surprise, that's for sure.
It is. It's a fun surprise. It's a segment that we do called the Second Date Update.
So why are you calling me?
We are calling because one of our listeners has asked us to reach out to you.
Who called you?
Well, it's a guy that you went out with recently, and you have kind of ghosted him. At least that's what he thinks. His name's Cole.
Are you kidding me? That piece of crap called you?
Whoa.
We
got to that quick. Wait, are we talking about the same person, the guy that took you to the dog shelter?
Yeah.
Oh, really? He told you that?
Yeah.
Is that wrong? Is that not right?
Did you not go to a pet shelter?
No, we did, and I can tell you exactly why I'm not calling him back.
Well, that makes our job so easy.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Honestly, Cole is very confused from his perspective. The date went really well, and you guys had a lot of fun. And
We did, and I felt a huge connection with one of the dogs that we met.
Okay, yeah.
I went back to the shelter the next day to adopt him, and it's just a little guy. I even named him Muffin already in my head.
Oh, solid name.
What happened?
So the shelter worker that I saw there, who was the same person we saw the day before, he told me the guy I was with had come in and adopted the dog.
Wait,
he adopted
Cole came in?
Yes. I asked him if he was joking.
What the heck?
And he said that he'd come in like an hour before me.
Cole didn't say anything about adopting the dog. He said you adopted the dog.
We asked did anybody adopt a dog.
He said she was thinking about adopting a dog, that they hadn't done it yet.
Yeah.
You're kidding. This has got to be some sort of mix-up.
I know. I was shocked, and honestly, I thought maybe he was going to text me and say that he had a surprise for me.
Totally.
Yeah. That would be so
But then he just texted me wanting to go back out again.
Okay.
But he didn't. But he said that he called you and he texted you. He wanted to get a hold of you. Maybe that's still the case.
And maybe that's the whole reason that we're doing this call is to give you a huge surprise. Because I need to let you know, Jamie, that Cole is on the other line right now wanting to tell you something, maybe?
Cole?
Hey, Jamie, I didn't know you knew about that. Why didn't you just text me about it? You just ghosted me. That's terrible communication.
What?
Wait.
Are you joking me?
Shouldn't be the first.
That's a weird...
Yeah.
Is the dog for her or not?
Yeah, Cole.
Do you have the dog? Do you have Muffin?
Yeah, I have Muffin. And I feel like we've really bonded.
Oh.
But wait.
Okay.
You're holding her for Jamie, right? To give as like a
No,
gift?
I'm so shocked that she's even upset about this because I knew she had a connection with one of the dogs, but I thought she had a connection with that little uglier one.
Oh,
no.
Although the ugly ones are pretty cute.
You plan a date for a woman who's grieving her lost dog and then you steal the new dog from her?
He didn't know, though.
Are you kidding me? You stole my dog. Like,
I didn't steal your dog. I thought you wanted that little ugly thing.
Oh, okay. There's no such thing as an ugly dog.
Well, yeah, there he is, but they're still cute.
That's exactly. They just
Why are you insulting her? Why do you not feel bad, Cole?
I'm not insulting her.
Yeah, he's insulting the little ugly dog next to the dog that she wants.
Hey, can we at least call the dog
That's what
Min?
he said.
Oh, God.
Someone's going to adopt the dog now.
It was an ugly dog. You guys didn't see it.
Okay, but you
It's like the Deadpool dog.
You took Muffin.
We're too invested in this with little dogs being involved. We all have to step away and let Jamie and Cole talk to each other. Cole, say something to Jamie because she feels like you knew that you liked that dog and you came in and swooped it out from under her.
I did not. I had no idea that she felt that way about it, but I feel like I have a way we can all be happy.
Already?
Yeah, I like this.
I told you at dinner that Muffin really tugged on my heart, and that
I didn't know you named the dog Muffin already.
Oh, no. What'd you name it?
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah, wait a minute. Does it have a different name?
So she's talking about how she loves Muffin and you didn't know who she was talking about?
But you mentioned that you had some sort of solution to this.
There's a deal that can be made. I didn't know how you felt about that dog, so I feel like I'm being very magnanimous here. How about if you want to buy him off me, I'll give him to you for $300.
No way.
Well, okay.
You got a
my God.
That's
The adoption fee was only $75.
Get out of here, Cole. So you're so
Yeah.
attached that $300 is your price?
You guys can judge all you want, but he's my dog now. He's not in the shelter anymore, and we've really developed a bond, and I'm sorry, but it's going to cost money to break that.
I will say, now that he's not a shelter pet, I see where he's coming from. They are more expensive when they're not directly from the shelter. So that is a good point.
He's domesticated.
You had this dog for less than 48 hours, and now you're trying to make money off of the dog, and honestly, it's just making it so much worse. I genuinely cannot believe you're doing this.
Listen, I don't want any hard feelings between us. So how about you pay me, and I'll give you some of those plastic bones that I already got for him.
Wow.
Throwing
For
her
the
a bone.
the same $300 deal as before?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Okay.
But
So-
throwing her a bone. Get
Yeah.
it like legitimately.
But actual plastic
Literally.
bones.
Yeah.
I genuinely just cannot believe that you would be doing this to me. I don't even know what to say to you.
I don't understand why you're so upset. You come out ahead in this deal. Because for $300, you get the dog, you get plastic bones, and you still get me.
Oh, you're on the
Wow,
That's
he's
the
putting
price.
that out there too?
Can we train Muffin to bite you?
I could totally sense the tension between you guys that you were talking about.
Honestly, with the whole dog
Yeah.
dispute, I totally forgot about your guys' blossoming love connection,
Yeah,
which is the whole
forget.
reason that we're calling. We'd like to offer to send you guys out on another date that we would pay for.
We can put Muffin in the middle of you two, and then Muffin can choose, like on those viral videos.
I don't.
No?
Muffin's a little bit of a sore subject. Let's just
Okay,
stick to the
maybe.
romance for now.
I'm sorry, you guys, but I'm going to hang up. And Cole, you can text me when you're ready to gift Muffin to me because you know that that's my dog.
So wait,
Well-
if he gives you the dog, does he get a date?
Hey, that ugly little one is still there.
Wait,
Hey.
is she even there?
She's gone.
Yeah, she hung up, Cole.
Dude,
Go-
Cole,
go-
that's low, man. Why would you do that?
I didn't know it was the same dog that she loved.
But
You
then
said it at dinner.
but you found out and then you tried to charge her $300.
Yeah, that's the part.
Look, I was being thoughtful. I could have charged her a lot more. I mean, guess what? I found out it was a purebred.
Oh, those are worth thousands, actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let me ask you guys. You guys done this a lot. Even though she hung up, do you think she'd still want to go out?
Yeah,
I think, yeah.
totally.
Yeah.
Shoot your shot, man.
She's playing hard to get right now.
I always hang up on guys I like.
Yeah.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
We're getting so many texts into 78592 asking, how can I adopt that little ugly dog in the corner?
Oh, yeah. I know that little ugly dog needs love.
The uglier dogs get, the cuter they get. There's no such thing as an ugly dog. It's
Totally,
amazing.
yes. But see, this is what I was afraid of. Like, every dog needs to be adopted, yes, but we completely got away from the whole dating part of the second date call, which is
Dude.
the reason that we do this segment.
You need to give up on that. I was way more invested in Muffin.
Yeah.
than I was in their
We're just doing animal
romantic-
shelter calls all day on here.
Yeah.
Brooke almost got in on the bidding war. She was like, oh, I'll throw in $500 for that
Dude,
dog.
I'm just trying to rescue Muffin, okay?
Yeah, come on.
But I will say, it's just tough to come back to the romance when you're bidding on pets and dog toys. So,
It's a little
Yeah.
tough to move on.
in all seriousness, I do hope Cole does the right thing and just gifts Muffin to Jamie.
I don't think
Yeah.
it's going to happen.
No, and he's done too much
I mean, I know
damage.
you want that. We all want that, but it's just not the vibe I'm getting.
All right, Jamie, you're
Yeah.
going to have to go over to Cole's house and steal that dog back. So do what you got to do.
I'd love to help.
So Alexis is here to help you, and we're here to help all the daters out there. Email the show. We'll call that person who's not calling you back. You can find more of our second date updates up on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you get your listening content at Brooke and Jeffrey.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
A wise man once told me, opportunity plus preparation equals success.
Oh.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Right before he stole my wallet.
Oh.
Successfully.
Opportunity
was there. He was prepared. So.
Practiced it before.
Oh, man.
Well, this next segment describes the exact opposite of that equation. Thirsty desperation plus sneaky rejection equals a brand new edition of Craigslist misconnections.
There is
not prepared.
So many different segments we do that could have fallen into that category.
That's true.
I thought it was going to be your song of the week, Jeff.
Yeah, that's possible. But this may be our tastiest edition of misconnections yet. It's coming up. Wait, where's my phone? Oh, he stole that too? Oh, that wise man. Damn it.
Yeah.
Let's call it coming up right after this.
Hey, cutie.
We made eye contact. Misconnections.
That was me staring.
There's only two places to find true love in this world. One is at PetSmart, when you demonstrate to the cashier how you can also catch a flying tennis ball in your mouth.
That's impressive, Jeff.
Yeah, the other is on the pages of Craigslist.org. We scour that website every week to find the best misconnections that they have to offer. Like this first one titled, Onion Volcano Heart Eruption.
Oh.
Woman for man, 31, hibachi restaurant. She
I know,
says,
they're so fun.
to the hibachi chef who made my dinner way more interesting than my date.
Oh, wow.
I see you.
That is a risk you take, taking anybody to one of those restaurants.
Dude, the show is fun.
They are talented. She says, I was the long-haired brunette sitting at the table with my boring date, Dan.
Oh, Dan's a boring name, too. Sorry, all the Dans listening.
Did you notice he ordered chicken because he doesn't like seafood? Red flag much? I'm sorry you had to deal with that guy and his juvenile palate.
Wow.
I don't think I need to say it, but you were a legend that night. When you tossed the egg up in the air, I thought for sure you'd crack it with your knife.
And?
Instead, you caught it between your lips and swallowed it whole.
Wait,
What?
I've not seen that one.
Wow.
Actually, she may have been reading the room right. That may be the way he's coming on to her.
That is still impressive.
And you didn't break eye contact the whole time.
How do you digest that?
10 minutes later, you made it reappear?
What?
Wait.
How?
That could not be accurate. Please, God, no.
It's got to be a magic trick.
I looked over at Dan to see how he'd react to your greatness, but he was too busy using his chopsticks trying to make his chicken walk. At one point, I was so humiliated when Dan told you that the only fish he eats is the filet-o kind. I almost left right there.
Oh.
But I was on a date with him, so I didn't have the opportunity to give you my number.
Oh.
Yeah, that's rude.
Instead, I tried to spell it out with grains of rice on my plate.
So difficult.
Yeah.
It's even harder.
Did you see it? If you didn't, reply back to this message and tell me what crude joke Dan made about your onion volcano.
Oh, no, Dan.
I don't know what he could have possibly said.
I like that she has a way to know it's that hibachi chef and not a different one that's responding.
Yeah.
That was signed Alyssa. This next misconnection is titled Ladled for Love.
God, there's a lot of food love today.
Man for woman, 37, soup kitchen.
Aw.
He says, you, long brown hair, Martha Stewart-like dimples, and a used apron that looks like someone got sick on it. I'm assuming that was just the split pea.
Actually,
that's equally gross.
I don't know. That checks out, though.
I don't see you around the mission much, but you're cute.
Hey.
Okay.
I attempted to get your attention when I yelled, are you seriously out of clam chowder? You apologized and talked to a supervisor. A few minutes later, you brought me a cup of chicken noodle.
That's nice.
Wasn't what I asked for.
Okay, you don't appreciate it.
But beggars can't be choosers.
Sure.
Especially in a soup kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
In reality, I probably don't deserve soup at all.
What?
I actually make over $1 million a year.
Wow, why are
You guys,
even there?
That's not real.
I just
He's
come
lying.
here for the free meal once a week. I actually own several properties across the city and only do this to get the thrill of taking advantage of the system.
He's
Oh,
in
my
it.
gosh. They say rich people are cheap.
Yeah.
I mean, this could be the ultimate cheap meat.
It's actually Bill Gates.
Yeah.
I used to get my adrenaline fix by parking in disabled parking spots.
Oh, come on.
But once the police got defunded, they stopped checking on me, and that just wasn't fun anymore.
Why is that funny?
Anyway, if you see this, I'll be back next Wednesday night.
Boo.
We can meet in the bathroom at 7. I'll bring 2 straws. You bring the split pea.
Ew.
What if this was Dan?
No.
Like if he goes to take advantage of the system and then complains about the system?
Yeah.
Where's the clam chowder?
Could be Dan because it is signed Mr. D.
No way, Jake is right.
Look
Or
out.
D stands for something else.
This next misconnection is titled, My Whistle is Wet.
Ew.
Woman for man 37.
That's all it says.
Outside Ross Dress for Less. You sexy man in gray sweats. Ethnically white albino Samoan? Just a guess?
That's
Insane
a
mix.
Yeah, that's a dark.
I'm going to go, just don't ever guess. Don't.
Why am I picturing The Rock, but with Mark Zuckerberg's face?
Same complexion.
Yeah. It says me, middle-aged, but not middle-aged looking.
Okay.
You think that.
Yeah.
Wearing all black, all Velcro, all
Velcro?
wrapped up in Hello Kitty bandages.
Oh,
Trendy,
wrapped.
winky face.
Yeah.
Something
yeah.
escaped an insane asylum.
So many questions.
All Velcro.
All Velcro wrapped up in Hello Kitty.
We crossed paths before you entered the store, and you glanced over thinking I was whistling at you. I told you it was for the birds, even though it was nighttime. Second winky face.
Yeah, birds, you don't really feed them at night, do you?
This woman is so scary.
Yeah.
I didn't want it to look strange and follow you in, so
Oh, that's good.
I counted to 5 Mississippi.
Out
then
loud?
then I snuck behind an old lady bringing in a suitcase.
No.
A shoplifting lady? Why is she bringing in a suitcase?
Haven't you
returning
seen the signs lately? No backpacks or suitcases.
Yeah.
For the next few minutes, I skittered across each aisle, hiding successfully from each foreboding glance. Until,
He knows you're there.
over the loudspeakers, the song Ain't No Mountain High Enough began playing.
It's a sign.
At that moment, my body began moving intrinsically. Arms flailing, legs scissoring, Velcro ripping.
That's going to draw attention.
Give you a lot of noise.
As the song came to a close, I slumped to the floor like a wilted butterfly and waited for you to pick me up with your large Samoan albino white hands.
I can't.
Ain't no river wide enough, Alexis, okay?
Then you left. Maybe I'm too much for you.
Yeah.
Or maybe I'm not enough.
I don't think that's ever going to be the case. Yeah.
Well, let's chat with my therapist about it. First session on me. It's signed, healed and ready for my next chapter, Velcro, Virginia.
No.
Totally stable sounding.
Virginia is for lovers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love to sit on one of her
And
sessions.
Ross Dress for Less, too, apparently. Those were your Craigslist misconnections for the week.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
You might remember a little while back we did Loser Week on this segment. Where
was fun.
every contestant had never beaten Brooke. In fact, they'd all lost to her at least 5 times.
Brooke loved Loser
Yeah,
Week.
because I don't think I lost that week.
No, you didn't.
No.
But this time, we're changing it up.
Oh, no.
Hey, wait a
Ashton,
minute.
get ready to punch the music because for the first time, we're doing Newbie Week.
Oh, I thought it was Brooke X's.
Yeah. Come on, Ashton, punch the music. Punch it. It's not quite punchy
you're a
enough
newbie.
for my like.
Really? You want it even more?
I want my ears to bleed. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Hey, all right. Let's bring it back down. Bring it back down.
Hit everyone in
Now
the
it's
face
punched.
right now,
Because
Ashton.
that's how we're doing Newbie Week big. Players who have never taken on Brooke before, or as Brooke likes to
dumb.
call them, pre-losers. So let's meet our very first newbie of Newbie Week. His name is Michael. Michael, welcome to the
Oh,
show.
Michael.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love newbies because they come in all hopeful and
I feel like
unjaded.
Brooke loves curb stomping a hopeful,
That's
unjaded
right.
person into reality. so-
Welcome to life.
jeez.
All right. Brooke's leaving the studio. We're going to go over the rules real quick. 30 seconds for you to answer as many questions as possible. If you don't know, and you could say pass, but you have to beat her outright if you want to win. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right. Good luck, my man. Your time starts now. On this day in 2010, Apple unveiled their newest product. What was it?
The Apple Watch.
Zero is the name of what Disney villain's dog?
Jack.
What continent is home to the only egg-laying mammal in the world?
South America.
In technology, what does AI stand for?
Artificial intelligence.
Angelina Jolie brought which Disney villain to life?
The Wicked Witch of the West.
Oh, okay. You know, Michael, not a bad performance, especially for a first-timer, because, again, it is Newbie Week right now on the trivia segment. We got to bring the music back every time we say Newbie Week. And let's learn more about today's newbie, Michael. Apparently, he works as a local garbage man.
Ooh, Isn't that what a studio audience is supposed to do?
It's like the dating game right now.
Yeah.
Michael's a local audience.
Well, which means he's a toddler and little kid hero.
Yes.
Yeah, you are.
Absolutely.
I'll tell you, after my kids started getting excited about the garbage truck, I still get excited about it. I'm like, oh, it's here.
And
cool to watch.
apparently his favorite segment on our show is the second date updates.
Oh, sweet.
And Michael, you know you can get those on podcasts, right? Do you listen live or do you listen to the podcast?
I listen live.
Yeah.
I asked somebody
He's an
why,
OG.
because I'm like, obviously it's part of your day, but like you can binge it, and they're like, no, I like to hear it first.
And there's like a vibe.
Yeah, when
Radio's
it's
just
happening.
a good vibe.
Yeah, that's a great point.
Okay, I think we're killing the vibe right now just by talking too much. Can we just get back to the game? Is that cool with everybody? Mike, you cool with that?
Yeah, I'm cool.
Yeah, he's like, shut up. Let's just get to the questions. Brooke, you ready?
Yes.
Your time starts now. On this day in 2010, Apple unveiled their newest product. What was it?
Apple Watch.
Zero is the name of what Disney villain's dog?
Ooh, Incredibles.
What continent is home to the only egg-laying mammal in the world?
Egg-laying mammal. Australia.
In technology, what does AI stand for?
Artificial intelligence.
Angelina Jolie brought which Disney villain to life?
Maleficent.
What is the hottest planet in our solar system?
Ooh, Mercury.
I'm glad you didn't say the first planet that came to your mind. Good work, Brooke. Let's go to the scoreboard to see how you did with Jose.
I have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm not thinking. I'm just talking.
Bolaños.
That's me.
Same.
Yeah, Michael, you got 2 today.
Not bad for a first timer, Michael.
Yeah.
And Brooke, you got 4.
Not today, Michael.
Sorry about
That's
that,
all right.
Michael, but can't say we didn't see it coming for Newbie Week. Let's go over the answers for everybody.
He laughed lightly.
On this day in 2010, Apple unveiled their newest product. That was the iPad that came out in 2010.
interesting.
The watch was a little bit later. Zero is the name of the Disney villain's dog, Jack Skellington.
I didn't know that Jack Skellington was considered a villain.
Well, yeah, he hates Halloween.
He's trying to steal Christmas or vice versa.
No, he hates Christmas.
No, he hates Halloween. He thinks Halloween sucks, and he thinks Christmas is awesome.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's turn off Brooke's
Didn't
mic for the
speak
rest
to
of
me.
this. Thank you.
Yeah.
The continent that's home to the only egg-laying mammal in the world would be Australia. That's the platypus. In technology, AI stands for artificial intelligence. Angelina Jolie brought Maleficent to life in 2014. And the hottest planet in our solar system is, the closest one to the sun, Mercury. Up to 800 degrees Fahrenheit.
Those were 2 words I have a problem pronouncing back to back.
Michael, I'm sorry. It was not enough to beat Brooke today. But the good news is, just for playing, you win a pair of tickets to see Creed at the White River Amphitheater as part of their Summer of 99 tour.
Summer of 99.
Oh, man.
Bring
Nice.
it back, Michael. Are you excited?
Oh, I'm very excited.
Oh.
Can you take me higher? Michael knows.
Wait, before you go, Michael, you're our first newbie of Newbie Week. How would you rate your experience?
It's a 10 out of 10. It was fun.
He's not totally jaded. You didn't curb stomp him hard enough, Brooke.
You got to call back for that then.
Yeah, next time we're going to make you cry, Michael. Come back again soon. We're going to do Win Brooks Bucks, more Newbie Week tomorrow.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.